Alright, so here I am pre-cruise, just woke up this morning before we go out there, so I woke up about 173, 174, probably hanging in around 11% body fat right now. So the key is with this trip, with the Chicago trip, I could kind of eat healthy the whole time, but this is an all-inclusive cruise, so it's going to be a little bit different. So basically, we're going to measure and see in the 9 days that I'm on the ship, here's how I started, we'll see how I end. Sort of a before and after kind of deal. Alright, so it is the morning of the cruise sail date, so we are about to head on a shuttle from our hotel and go down to the port to get on the ship. But before we do, I wanted to show you something, which is our hotel room for the night was, I think it used to be a conference room or something, because it's got suspended ceiling, and outside the door is a sign that says garden meeting room, and then our bed was like a Murphy bed that folds into the wall, and so is that one over there. So not sure what this is. By far the weirdest hotel room I've ever been in. Like the walls are all like office gray, and the carpeting is all super conference roomy, and if you go over here and turn on the light switch, not warm hotel lighting, no. This is conference room lighting for sure, so that's a little weird, but off to an interesting start so far. Cruise ready, babe?
Ready.
Ready? Let's head out. So here we are in our stateroom on the Anthem of the Seas. Elizabeth is chillaxing on the bed, or should I say beds, because they have yet to assemble our two twin beds into one king bed. So we'll make sure that gets fixed. But here's sort of the rest of the stateroom. It's small, but it's kind of cozy. It's not like cramped or tiny at all. And of course, here is the cruise ship bathroom. Again, small, but not too tiny. So yeah, that's it for the stateroom. Stay tuned and we'll show you the rest of the ship and what we do while we spend the next 9 days here at sea. And this is Elizabeth's before, now that we're in our stateroom, getting ready for dinner. So what did you weigh this morning?
117.
117. Okay, so we'll see how we weigh in at the end of the cruise. And that brings me to what's basically my diet plan for this cruise, which is my plan of attack is to eat basically what I want when I feel like it. However, also making sure to eat high protein, low fat options when they are available, so that basically, even though I'm not tracking my macros and my nutrients and I'm gonna be eating more, that I'm for sure getting the macronutrients that I need while on the ship and not necessarily just binging on sweets and breads and butter the entire time I'm on the cruise. So I won't have a lot of ice cream. I'm gonna be trying to order a lot of chicken dishes, fish, steaks, things like that when I'm at dinner, and trying to limit my sides to healthier options unless there's something I see that I really, really want. So we'll see how that works, but that's my plan going into it. All right, guys, dressed and ready for dinner. And that brings me to something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and that is, if you're into fitness, if you're into aesthetics and looking fit and good and aesthetic in clothes, it's really important to buy clothes that fit, and if you can't find clothes that fit, take them to a tailor so that they do. In this case, I'm wearing a suit, and I've had the waist taken in a little bit so that you can actually see that I have a waist to shoulder ratio and that my shoulders and chest are a lot broader than my waist is. And so wearing clothes that fit like that are going to help actually draw attention to your chest and shoulders and emphasize their size, while of course showing that you actually do have a slim waist that you can fit slim-fitting clothes on. So don't be afraid to go down a size from what you think you might wear and buy something that actually fits you, kind of hugs your physique, and of course take that waist in, get things tailored if things don't fit you off the rack, because it will help you look a lot better when you're going out in clothes, because you're not going to be shirtless or at the gym all day long. Sometimes you got to dress up, so when you do, make sure what you're wearing fits you well. bacon appetizer, unaware that that is a slice of bacon. Super foggy out tonight, and it's really, really cool. Alright guys, morning of day 2 on the cruise. Today we're going to be heading down, getting some breakfast, and then doing the Ripcord by iFly, which is basically a skydiving simulator in a wind tunnel, so that should be pretty awesome. Then we're going to go hit a workout in the cruise gym, and then after that probably lay out by the pool, because apparently it's supposed to clear up and get pretty sunny by this afternoon, so should be a great day. Let's go check it out. Alright, so got an egg white omelet, some bacon, grilled tomato, breakfast potatoes instead of hash browns because theoretically they should be a little healthier. Got some non-fat yogurt and some fruit, a croissant because they're delicious, and some fresh sliced breakfast ham. Alright, just got out of breakfast at the Windjammer, heading to the Ripcord to simulate skydiving, so that should be pretty exciting. Alright guys, back in the room, just finished a great back workout after we did our skydiving, which is pretty awesome. Next up, getting some lunch and heading to the pool. Alright guys, good morning, coming at you from Kings Wharf, Bermuda, where we're spending day 3 of our 9-day cruise. So today we're going to be going on a Hidden Gems of Bermuda exploration tour. As you can see, I just woke up. But yeah, it's like 7 in the morning, gonna get out, meet with our excursion group, and do some hiking, exploring, swimming, cave exploration stuff. So having all kinds of adventures. I will definitely not be bringing this camera with me because I care about it too much. So it's going to be switching over to cell phone video pretty quick here, but you'll be getting that all throughout the day, and then come back here and switch back to the nice big boy. So here we go. Better way to wrap up a exploration day in Bermuda than with a trip to a wonderful pink sand beach for some snorkeling. Alright guys, just got back from our Hidden Gems of Bermuda excursion. It was awesome. It was 7 hours. We left the boat as soon as we docked in Bermuda, and we went jungle trek hiking, cave exploring, cave swimming in like a flooded saltwater cave. We went cliff diving, and then went to the beach and did snorkeling, got ice cream, had lunch, which was delicious, got some local Bermuda fried fish, rum swizzle drink. It was amazing, delicious. So yeah, if you guys are ever in Bermuda, check out Hidden Gems of Bermuda. Not a sponsor or anything like that, just had an awesome time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching all of the video footage of that event. Sorry if the quality was a little sucky because it was all shot with my cell phone instead of with this camera. But yeah, it was really cool. So now we're getting changed, gonna go hit up some bumper cars at the sports deck and then go to dinner, watch a show, and see where the evening takes us. And now we're ready to go, all dressed, showered, napped, and set. Wanted to bring up a really quick point though. Like I said in my Chicago vlog, if you're going to be traveling on a trip where you know you're probably not going to be getting enough protein in your daily diet, bring along some protein shakes. Last time I showed you the pure protein 35 gram canned protein shakes. This time I brought some 32 gram chocolate protein shakes by Muscle Milk. Really high quality protein, nice stuff. So just down to one of those as well. Going to be eating dinner in about 2 hours, but wanted to make sure that I get enough protein today. So, you know, while Elizabeth is getting prepped and starting to look tropical and awesome for the evening, I just downed one of those and it was delicious. So now I can feel better about myself knowing that I'm going to definitely hit my protein today, even though I'm not strictly tracking my macros. It just makes my life a whole lot easier. Heading up to the pool deck to watch the sunset before dinner.
It's cold outside and you got nobody to love. You'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're gonna give up. And like a river crashing the face of a monster that lives in dreams. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Alright, so we got back from dinner, then went and crushed it doing some karaoke. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Making a bit of a fool of myself on stage, which I always enjoy doing. And now we're gonna go for a nice night swim in the hot tub out on deck, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, so we just got back from the pool and we did a workout today. I went for a bit of a run. I basically burnt some extra calories today, made some room in my macros. If you remember, I talked about this a little bit in my last travel vlog, which is basically if you know you're going to be wanting to eat some extra special calorie-rich foods later in the day, just make room in your macros for it. Eat a little lighter earlier in the day and burn some extra calories, because now what we're going to do is order room service. And the thing is, Royal Caribbean's room service used to be completely complimentary, but now the actual dishes are free, but there's a $7.95 room service delivery charge. So basically, in order to make this worth it, we're going to kind of do a room service hack, if you will, and just order a butt ton of room service so the price per item that we're paying is really, really low. So here we go. Hi, could I order a Caesar salad with the dressing on the side? Yep. Chicken tenders. And a royal burger. And a grilled chicken quesadilla. And then chocolate cake with caramel sauce, chocolate chip cookies, and the fruit plate. And that'll be all. And 45 to 55 minutes later, we have more food than we know what to do with. Good morning, guys. Here on day 5 of the cruise. Gonna do some rock climbing today. Get another workout in, enjoy the pool and sunshine a little bit, so let's get started. after lunch, we decided to hop off the ship momentarily in St. Maarten to do some duty-free shopping. Okay, so unfortunately the duty-free store doesn't allow filming in it, which I didn't realize, so couldn't actually show you all the stuff that we were getting while we were in there. We picked up 2 bottles of St. Maarten rum, got myself a Cuban cigar, Monte Cristo, these things are great, and a rum cake and some other little souvenirs from St. Maarten, so we've officially done some duty-free shopping in St. Maarten. Alright, so went to dinner and the show tonight, and we were thinking about staying up late to go to the nightclub that opens up at 12:15, but we have an early morning tomorrow, and that leads me to my cruise fitness tip of the day, which is get some sleep. Don't pack yourself so tight where you're going from 6 in the morning until 2 in the morning every day. Otherwise, you are going to boost your cortisol levels, lose muscle mass, lose energy, and just wreck your diet and everything. And it's not going to be a lot of fun. So no one wants to be cranky. No one wants to have the ill effects of lost sleep. So get yourself to sleep at a reasonable time, or sleep in a little in the morning. Just make sure you're getting an adequate amount of sleep each day so that your vacation stays a vacation. And when you get back, you don't need a vacation from your vacation. We'll see you tomorrow. Here in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, going on a fort tour of 2 different historic Caribbean fortresses. So this is pretty awesome. Super historical place. Gonna look around. Alright, believe it or not, this is the view from the men's bathroom of the fort. It just opens out here onto this little balcony, and you can see all of that. That's kind of awesome. Final day in port at Labadee, Haiti. We are here for a beach bed rental. Just gonna kick back and relax a little on the beach after all of our more adventurous excursions this trip, so should be nice and relaxing. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that. Just got back to the room. What that was the World's Sexiest Man competition on the cruise ship. And as you saw, out of the 3,000 people on the ship, they picked me. I won, which felt amazing. Hopefully you guys all found that entertaining and enjoyable. So now it's time to get dressed up because it is once again formal night here on the cruise ship. I believe it's lobster dinners tonight. All you can eat, which should be pretty fantastic. So gonna fit that into the macro somewhere. And then, yeah, gonna do that. And who knows what's going to happen after dinner. Probably go see a comedy show or something, so enjoy. After dinner here at the Bionic Bar, where your drinks are made by robots. Alright guys, last day of the cruise, unfortunately. So sad, but we're making the best of it. We are going to be playing some adult team-on-team dodgeball with the rest of the guests here, so that should be a ton of fun. Hopefully we'll get some good shots of that happening, so here we go. Alright, so it is the last night of the cruise, and it is Elizabeth's birthday tomorrow, so since today's the last day, we are going to be celebrating her birthday and going to a special birthday dinner for her tonight at the restaurant, so here we go. Hey to you. Okay guys, so we are heading back home. I have an 8-hour drive that we're almost done with today as the sun is setting and the day's almost over, but wanted to kind of fill you guys in. So the cruise was a total of 9 days. I think I put on, I'm gonna guess before I actually do an official final weigh-in tomorrow morning, I'm gonna guess I put on about a pound and a half during that cruise, most of which was probably fat, but I don't think I put on that much, and so that's really kind of a testament to how staying active in your training. I did 4 workouts over those 9 days, along with just a lot of active walking, hiking, things along those lines. So staying active, and also just again trying to be mindfully eating when you are dining out, or in this case dining in a cruise ship. You know, picking chicken instead of beef when it's an option, because you just cut down on fat and calories a lot and keep the same amount of protein. I had a lot of turkey, things like that for breakfast, ordering egg white omelets instead of whole egg.
Fish.
So you still get a lot of stuff. Yes, Elizabeth. Fish is awesome. Cod, tilapia, salmon, everything. Fish is so good for you. And a lot of it, especially like the white meat fishes, are just crazy high protein, crazy low fat. Scallops, seafood dishes like scallops and stuff, again, high protein, low fat. Keep your carbs high for protein or for athletic performance, and you'll do pretty darn well. So that was basically the methodology that I went to it with. I'll again show you tomorrow sort of a little weigh-in and mirror view showing you how I look compared to the before shots that we took before we got on the cruise. So we'll see how I weigh in at the end of all this. Alright, time for Elizabeth's post-cruise weigh-in. Let's see. Looks like 118.2, so 1.2 pounds that you put on since we left. Alright guys, back home here. This is officially the after shot. Just woke up this morning. Weighed myself, I weigh in at 175.2, so I put on just a little over a pound and a half while on vacation, just like I predicted. So there is the after physique. So I think I did pretty well for being on an all-you-can-eat cruise for 9 days, and that brings me to sort of what I was talking about in the car video you just saw, which is basically just be mindful of what you're eating. Yes, it's an all-you-can-eat, all-inclusive thing, but sometimes maybe don't have that extra drink, don't have that extra food if you don't really feel like you want it or need it, because a lot of the times it's very easy to fall into this habit of, oh, it's there, I can eat it, I'm not getting my money's worth if I don't consume everything in sight. Just eat to enjoy the food. Be mindful of what you're eating, pick high protein options, enjoy yourself, and you too can take a 9-day cruise and come back looking like you just left. Have a good one, guys.